Hello there, Steve here in Sydney of the GNOSIS website truebluehealer.com. I'm just going to do the GNOSIS take on the James Cameron film Avatar, just commencing in cinemas around the world. Avatar, shot in 3D, is a sensory overload that sets sort of a new level of cinematic entertainment. It is a very compelling, exciting experience, a deeply rewarding experience on many different levels. It's got political messages, spiritual messages, emotional messages, all sorts of things. It lays things out, resets our standards that we've really lost in the Western world. And Avatar may well be the biggest anti-war film of all time. It stands against everything the West is identified with. It is against greed and capitalism. It is against interventionism. It is against colonialism and imperialism. Lots of messages here. It's against technological orientation and obsession. It is against America and Britain. And it puts Wolfowitz, Blair and Bush on trial without even mentioning their names. Now I just want to draw your attention to one of the kind of thrilling ideas that's presented in this movie, which is not really so far out as you might think. One of them is that the blue-skinned indigents, the Na'vi, possess a long plait with a unique bond at its end that operates as an organic USB connection. The bond allows the Na'vi to form a mental and spiritual union with their surrounding organic reality. And the Na'vi cherish their planet, they look after it, completely opposite to us. They also worship a second intelligence called Ewa, which lives in trees and communicates via their interlocking roots enveloping the planet. And there are certain sacred trees where the indigents can connect via their pigtail USB connection to this great planetary intelligence, Ewa. Now I just want to enlarge a little bit on this sort of subplot running in the picture, that these indigenous people, the indigents, the Na'vi, have a pigtail that can connect them to sacred trees, enabling them to connect temporarily to this great intelligence enveloping the planet. We could ask the question, is this just a flight into fantasy? Is it just a bit of science fiction to juice up the 2-hour visit to the movie? Or is it a message that's something we've forgotten and it's being shown to us again by one of the great mirrors that society needs, that Hollywood movies makers like James Cameron come up with every now and again? Let's just go through it again to get this right. Each indigenous person living in this forested planet has their own intelligence, but there is a second intelligence in a way separated from them, which they can plug into temporarily at a sacred tree. Do you get the message? It envelops the planet. Now, it's not just a flight of fantasy, because I'm going to surprise you now, because it's externalized so it can be photographed and shown to you in wonderful Hollywood special effects. You can appreciate the layout of the whole procedure there. But the truth is, you have the same connection in yourself. It is simply concealed because it's within you. So right now I'd here like to say to you that you really do have the same configuration connection, and it's physically provable to you in your own physicality in just 20 minutes at a website, truebluehealer.com. This is a permanent connection to that second intelligence that's running through all living things, and you get physical evidence in just 20 minutes. So the marvelous idea of the pigtail that the Na'vi have, the indigenous people in the wonderful movie Avatar, is just showing you how you can be connected to a second intelligence. Temporarily in that case, in that story. But in the case of you, earthbound earthling, it'll be a permanent connection, because there's a biochemical switch closure possible in you in just 20 minutes at this website, truebluehealer.com. You'll get immediate physical evidence within the 20 minutes, and within 7 days you'll get some very vivid messaging dreams. Within 14 days, you'll get some independent signals in your physicality. In 3 to 4 months, you will get a mentoring internal voice. There's lots of other things too, messaging, music and all sorts of things, but you've really got to do this, and it's free and only takes 20 minutes to get your biochemical switch closed, analogous to the USB connection shown in the Na'vi, the indigents in the Avatar movie, okay? But in your case, the plug-in is permanent, because the second intelligence never really lets you go after that. It sort of drip feeds into you daily, and you return to that great intelligence. You know of its awareness, you know of its existence. It makes itself known to you in a very beautiful way. It takes weeks and months and years, but you actually experience the same thing the Na'vi do in the Avatar movie. So if you're interested in actually doing the thing that seems such a fantasy in Avatar, you can actually do it yourself at truebluehealer.com. 20 minutes is all it takes. It's free, and I commend the process to you. There are plenty of people, we call them Gnostics, who access this second intelligence. There are plenty of Gnostics 1, 2 and 3 years ahead of you, willing to answer any question. They are contactable via email. So I commend this process to you. It's called GNOSIS, and I commend it to you at truebluehealer.com. I'll see you there.